الله عليك يا رسول الله وعلى أهل بيتك المظلومين صلى الله عليك يا أبا عبد الله وعلى الأرواح التي حلت بفنائك عليك مني سلام الله أبدا ما بقيت وبقي الليل والنهار ولا جعله الله آخر العهد مني لزيارتكم. Everybody together. السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين. Everybody. وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته. صلوات. Inshallah, this year will be the year of the reappearance of our beloved Imam Mahdi Ajalallah Ta'ala Faraj Sharif with the blessing of another loud salawat. Inshallah, all of us gathering tonight will be amongst his companions and his sincere soldiers with the blessing of another loud salawat. If we can remove the echo, please. It has been 10 nights that we had the honor of sitting between the teachings of Quran and the ahadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhum salam and discuss a very important topic. The topic of us being tested on a minute basis. We brought many ahadith, many verses of Quran that discusses this important topic. If I may request against the sisters, please move forward. We have latecomers and they don't have place to stand up. Please move forward as much as possible. Please move forward. Let's have another loud salawat. And brothers also, please move forward. This important concept, the concept of us being tested, as we have said, we're trying to summarize the 10 nights lecture in tonight's talk and to get to a very good conclusion. And inshallah, the upcoming 3 nights, we will also discuss this important topic, the topic of us being tested. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we brought many verses of Quran that says every human being, أَحَسِبَ النَّاسِ أَن يُتْرَكُوا أَن يَقُولُوا آمَنَّا. People think, mankind think by them saying verbally, I'm a believer, we will accept them without testing them? No. Everybody will be tested. All of us, we have to start thinking and looking at our life. Again, this is a summary for those who were not with us for the past 10 nights to know where we are going with our discussion. All of us starting tonight, we have to buy one glasses. And that glasses is the glasses of test. And start wearing it and looking at every aspect of our life with this lenses, with this contact lens or glasses, looking at everything as a concept of test. I'm being tested. My morality is being tested. My akhlaq is being tested. My aqidah and belief is being tested. My ahkam is being tested. If we see everything as a test, as we have said, our life will become much, much, much easier. You can go to YouTube. May Allah bless people who are recording this. All of the lectures are there. You can listen to the previous lecture. Tonight, When I was reading this hadith by Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam, it was really, really scary hadith. Scary in the fact that the reality that we are facing, what Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam said 1400 years ago, we can see it appearing today, every day of our life. It's a lengthy hadith. I won't be able to go through the Arabic part of it because my time is very short. So I'll take some bits and pieces of this hadith and discuss, and inshallah we'll come up with a good conclusion and very, very, very important action plan that inshallah anybody is attending tonight will take this action plan and will start thinking about it and they will move forward with this action plan, at least. Let's have a loud salawat. Another loud salawat. Imam says, Akhiru zaman, end of the day, end of the time. People of end of the time, they will go through a test like no other test. We are the people of Akhir zaman. The test that we are going to go through and we have been through and we are facing it now and also in the future will be the most difficult test it's been taken from mankind. Imam Ali alayhi salam predicted this 1400 years ago. We talked about, for example, the test that Allah took from the people of Bani Israel and how 10 days the Prophet Musa ala nabina wa alayhi salam said, you stay here 30 nights, I'll go and I'll come back. 10 nights, it was enough for all of them to deviate from the right path. That was very difficult test. Thank you. We brought the example of the life of Prophet Ibrahim. Our Prophet, our Imams. We brought example after example. And when we think of it, especially the ones that we have mentioned and the tests that they went through, we thought, wow, those examinations, those tests are very, very difficult. But Imam says, compared to what they have seen, people of Akhir Zaman, they will go through a test like no other. Why we're discussing this tonight, the night of Ashura? Because we have to prepare ourselves for this test. I unfortunately see every day, every hour, we see that people are failing their test one after one after one. The amount of phone calls that we receive due to the problems that every family they are facing within our community at large. The scenarios of the people, if I tell you that unfortunately, I've said it before, it's kind of a warning for everybody that until now, we had 4 cases of suicide within our own community. That is very scary. And other cases that we cannot talk from this podium, we cannot mention what is happening with our youth and elder within the community. And each and every one of us, we have to become very, very cautious not to fail Allah's examination and test. Because a lot of people are failing it. That's the prediction of Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib. He gave an example. That's the beauty of ahadith of Ahl al-Bayt alayhim as-salam. When they wanted people to know something, they gave them something visual, something that they can understand. Imam said, imagine a farmer has a storage of wheat seeds. He has storage. He comes, it's a big, big storage. He comes into the storage, he finds out that a portion of this wheat has been rotten. For him to protect the rest of the wheat, he take the wheat out, clean the storage. This portion is not good. Let us trash it. Let's keep the rest. Within a week, he comes back and he sees again another big portion of this storage has been rotten. He take the rest of the wheat out, cleans everything. This portion trash. Next week. He says within a short period of time, the only amount of wheat that is left, he can only bake a loaf or 2 of bread with that amount of wheat. Imam says, Akhir zaman, the people of Akhir zaman will be tested the same way. Every week we see a portion been rotten. Every week. At the end, a few people will stay on the right path. Is this something surprising for us? No. Have we seen it within the history? Of course. From 18,000 people writing to Imam Hussein alayhi salam to 84, what is that percentage? Let's say 18,180. What is that percentage? Very small percentage of people stood on the right path with Abu Abdullah al-Hussein. That was the test. Then Imam says, Akhir zaman, the test and the trials will be more difficult even then. How much we have to be careful. How much we have to increase our knowledge of Quran and ahadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhum salam. So for us, ourselves and our kids, to make sure we are on the right path. Some of the parents, their concern for materialistic life of their kids, it's to an amount that is, sorry my language, is disgusting. How much they care about the worldly affairs of their son, but they don't care this much about their religiosity. A percentage, a portion of their concern, if that they have for worldly affairs, they would have put it there for the religiosity of their kids, we would have had better life within our youth. I go to one of the communities. I have to tell you, I won't be loyal. I won't be honest. I won't be truthful to you if I keep some of the things that I know. And then you can say, Sheikh, why didn't you tell us? Why didn't you warn us? And the night of Ashura, we came to commemorate. Why didn't you tell us? I was in one of the communities. An elderly guy comes to me, a father, a 60-year-old father, comes to me and he starts shedding tears in front of me. Suddenly he says, Salaamu alaikum, alaikum assalam, Sheikh. He starts shedding tears. I'm saying to myself, what has happened? I'm telling him, inshallah khair, brother, don't worry about it. Inshallah, everything will be fine. He says, my 26-year-old son, he's no longer straight. What can I do with this son? Should I abandon him? 26-year-old son. This LGBT community has reached our community also. We are not immune from it. Nobody has guaranteed that this community, the LGBT movement, has not reached. I know of people. I'm warning our Muslim community, the followers of Ahlul Bayt, be careful. Spend portion of your day, portion of your time, portion of your money for the religiosity of your children. And these stories of the parents with their kids, if I write it, that becomes one big book that I can go page by page and seeing the tears of parents who didn't. I told him what happened. He said, Sheikh, all of it is my fault. Why? He said, for the first 16 years, our expectation in life was very high. I had to work double shift or 3 shifts for me to provide for their materialistic life. I was not there for my child. Do something for me now. What do you want me to do for you right now? What do you want me to do for you right now? Too late. He said, give me some dua. Within that community, 5 other people called me. Boy and girl, they have the same problem. This movement has reached them. 5 other people. But we are sure, no, alhamdulillah, my son, I'm completely assured with him. My daughter, not saying anything wrong. Inshallah, all of them are on the right path. But shaitan and this movement and this society and system is also very strong. Let's go back. Imam says, every one of you guys will be tested. And Imam uses gharbal, we call it in Farsi. We brought examples, sieve. When you put, Imam says, you will go through this act of sieve. And it will come that only few people will stay on the right path. Let me examine my life. Let me examine myself to see, am I, my akhlaq, my ahkam, my morality, my aqeedah, and the aqeedah of my children, are we on the right path or are we not? قُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ وَأَهْلِيكُمْ Nara. Warn them, yourselves and your children, about hellfire. Father working non-stop. Mother is working non-stop. Why? We have to meet our expectation. Habibi, lower your expectation in life. Lower it. Spend some quality time. What is the quality time? Every Friday night, so we get our paycheck. Let us go watch a movie. We spend some quality time with our children. MashaAllah, what a quality time. Majalis of Ahl al-Bayt, no participant. Youth discussion, no participant. Dua Kumail, no participant. Salatul Jum'ah, no participant. Majalis of Ahl al-Bayt, quality time. Let us rethink and reshape our lifestyle, because Imam warned us, end of the day, people of Akhir al-Zaman, the test that they are going to go through to it, it's very, very, very difficult test. We see it. People of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi, let's have salawat by his name. People of Rasulullah failed their test. After Rasulullah, ارتد الناس بعد الرسول إلا ثلاث إلا قليل, many different narrations. After Rasulullah, people failed the test. During the life of Prophet failed the test. During the time of Imam Ali alayhi salam, failed the test. Imam Hassan al-Mushtaba failed the test. People failed the test. Imam Hussein alayhi salam, majority failed the test. Please, sisters, try to keep it calm. During the time of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, Imam Hassan, Imam Zain al-Abidin, Imam al-Baqir, Imam al-Sadiq, Imam Musa ibn Ja'far al-Kadhim, Imam al-Rida alayhi salam, Imam al-Jawad alayhi salam, Imam al-Hadi, Imam Hassan al-Askari, all those people failed. We are the people of Sahib al-Asr wal-Zaman. It is time for us to show our capabilities. It is time for us to show our potentials. Ya Sahib al-Zaman, we do dua. 18,000 people, they took their ink and they took a skin and they wrote letter to Imam Hussein alayhi salam. They wrote letter to Imam Hussein alayhi salam and they betrayed Imam Hussein. Do you think by our dua, oh Allah, you don't send Imam Zaman, you think we are not ready for him? Of course we are ready for him. I'll give you a couple of examples knowing that we are not ready for him. Why Allah is doing this with us? Some of the youth asked me the question, those people, they betrayed their Imams. Why we are punished because of them? I say it's not because of them, it's because of us. Let me give you an example. Imagine I am the mayor of all Virginia. Okay? Come with my example. I am the mayor of all Virginia. I tell you there is a light pole in the middle of Virginia. I have 14 lights. Please pay attention. I have 14 lights that each one of these lights will show guidance to every one of you guys, brothers and sisters. Please protect this light. I have only 14. If this light is on, you will not get into bloodshed and chaos and corruption and killing one another. You won't get lost within this darkness. You have nothing else. Don't come with hypothetical. How about if we have LED light? We have nothing. I'm just come with my example. I installed the first lights. You know, back home in Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, all Middle East, slingshot. We bring all the way, nice, broke it. Everybody, hey, we broke it. I come as the mayor. I have 13 left. I put the second one for you. It's for your own guidance. It is for you to find the truth. It is for you to not get lost. I installed the second one. Another slingshot. Second one is broken. Third one is broken. 10th one is broken. 13th one is broken. I will say, the last one I will keep. I'll keep the last one. You kill all the other 13. This is the last one I have. Unless you as a community come together, hand in hand, unite and promise and beg and plead and shed tears that, oh mayor, we will protect this light, I'm not going to give it to you. This scenario applies to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and us and Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. Allah said, I have 14 lights. Starting from Rasulullah, poisoned. Fatima al-Zahra, broken ribs. Amir al-Mu'mineen, Imam Hassan, Imam Hussein. One after one after one. Who killed all of those Ahlul Bayt? Who? Jews? No. Christians? No. Who killed them? Those who said they were praying. And the night of Ashura, all of those people who came and killed Imam Hussein, they were praying at the night of Ashura. On the day of Ashura, Umar ibn Sa'd, may Allah curse him, he says, oh, the army of Allah, get on your horses, go kill this grandson of Rasulullah, qurbatan ila Allah ta'ala. They were not kuffar. They were not disbelievers. They were not Christian and Jews and agnostics. They were not Buddhists and Hindus. They were Muslims. What do we need to do? How many nights, how many discussion we need to have about the unity of us, the followers of Ahlul Bayt alayhum as-salam. I can swear to God, and probably this is true, that the heart of our beloved Imam Mahdi Ajlallah Ta'ala Faraj Sharif, let's have salawat by his name. It's full of pain to see his lovers, those who claim, oh Sahib al-Asr wa Zaman, come, we will aid you. He sees that they are divided. Nobody meets. The Islamic centers and two other Islamic centers. These three Islamic centers, we are trying to unite the lovers of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam. Right now, look around yourself. Alhamdulillah, it's mission accomplished. All by the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Ahlul Bayt. Mission accomplished. We were able to unite the followers of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam at least for 1 night, 10 nights, despite our culture, which we have bashed in one of the lectures last year. Despite our ethnicity, despite our backgrounds, despite our language, despite who we follow as a marja, despite, we are sitting next to one another because we want to truly not only verbally say, O Aba Abdullah, Silmun liman salamakum, I am helper and aid to anyone who aids you. No, by my action, I sit next to my brother and sister, even though they don't follow my marja. I don't care. Even though they are not from my country, I don't care. They are the lovers of you, Imam Hussein. They are here to commemorate your martyrdom. That's why I'm going to be aid to them. And I don't care what walks of life they're coming from. This spirit we need within us throughout the year. For us to be united. Within some communities, we see so much emphasis. How can we unite with non-Shias? Habibi, let us take care of our own house first. Then we sit to talk about our neighbor. Everybody has come and has taken a sword and divided the community. Right. Another reason comes, another division. Look at the camp of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Christian in it. Wahab al-Kalbi. He becomes Muslim, a young Christian in it. Zuhair ibn Qayn Uthmani. He's not from the same faith as us. Habib al-Zahir, young, old, black, white, Turkish, from all walks of life, Imam Hussein alayhi salam gathers them. This is what we're trying to do. We're trying to unite the lovers of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, so we can say, oh Imam al-Zaman, we came together commemorating the martyrdom of your grandfather, trying to come together, giving hand in hand together, not only the night of Ashura, throughout the year. Our main concern is how we can unite for Allah to hasten your reappearance. If each and every one of us, and I'm done, action plan would be, how can I, that should become in our mind, how can I unite the lovers of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam? Is it easy? I tell you, it's one of the most difficult things to do. It is one of the most difficult things to do to bring the community together. One goes right, one goes left. One goes up, one goes down. One says this, one says the other one. But please, we need action item. We need from tonight, all of us to think, first, myself, am I ready for my beloved Imam? Number one. Then, Imam doesn't need people, individual only. Imam needs communities. Imam needs people to come together, say, we are protecting you. If you come, we won't be like the people of Kufa betraying you. We have to be very careful. So let us act upon it starting tonight. Let us think. Let us come up with ideas. I myself, the management of this Islamic Center, is honored to have your ideas, suggestion. Tell us what we can do. Take the lead. We will all support you with that. That we can bring the Afghani, the Irani, Arab, Pakistani, Khoja, Suri, Lebanese, follower of this marja, follower of that marja, follower of this politician. Doesn't matter. We all coming together hand in hand, serving the cause of Abu Abdullah al-Hussein and aiding our beloved Imam Mahdi Ajjalallah Ta'ala Farajuhu al-Sharif. Tonight, typically we read the Masa'ib of one of Masa'ib of Abu Abdullah al-Hussein, one of the musibah which was very, very difficult on the heart of Abu Abdullah al-Hussein. Very difficult moment. But more difficult it gets, Imam Hussein alayhi salam was more satisfied and more happy because he saw everything to be in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imam comes to the tent and he starts hearing the voice of a young infant of his, Ali al-Asghar, a 6-month-old infant. How adorable is this young infant, 6-month-old, that hasn't drank water for the past couple of days and is very thirsty. Imam thinks to himself that these people, no matter what they are, still they will have some mercy. Maybe they will have some mercy toward this Ali al-Asghar, to this 6-month-old infant. Imam tells his sister, Zainab, Ukhta, please bring me Ali al-Asghar. I'm going to take him to the army and inshallah they will try to give him some water. Imam comes out. He is holding Ali al-Asghar on his hand and start pleading to people, to the army of Umar ibn Sa'd. If you don't have sympathy toward us, you have problem with me and with my family. This 6-month-old infant hasn't done anything to you. Don't give us the water. How about you take him and give him some water and give it back to us? There was a dispute, an argument within the army of Umar ibn Sa'd. Some said, let's give it to him. It's a baby, it's a young infant, 6-month-old infant. Let us give him water. The other people said, no, we should not give them water. There was a dispute between the army of Umar ibn Sa'd, some giving, some not giving. Umar ibn Sa'd tells Harmala, don't you see there is a disagreement and dispute within our army? Cut the dispute and the argument of army. He said, what should I do? Should I hit the father or should I hit the son? Umar ibn Sa'd, may Allah curse him, he said, don't you see the white neck of Ali al-Asghar? Harmala takes the arrow, the 3-head arrow, and he points it toward the neck of Ali al-Asghar, and he throws toward the neck, and he hits the neck of Ali al-Asghar. And Imam Hussein alayhi salam, suddenly he sees all of his hand and all of his face is filled with blood of Ali al-Asghar. Historians tell us that Imam took the blood of Ali al-Asghar. He didn't even let one drop of that blood to reach the earth, because if it would have reached it, the whole world would have vanished. Imam took the blood of Ali al-Asghar and threw it to the sky, and he took another handful of the blood of Ali al-Asghar and he covered his beard with the blood of Ali al-Asghar. ألا لعنة الله على القوم الظالمين وسيعلم الذين ظلموا أي منقلب ينقلبون والعاقبة للمتقين. Let's have a loud salawat.